MCX gold futures and USD against INR and its co-relationship with the Indian index. Let's know in today's FMTA shorts for 22nd October 2024. Hello all and welcome to a new session of FMTA short drills. Today is the 22nd of October 2024 and the report is for the same date. So in today's session, I will be introducing a major commodity that influences the stock market and also the currency INR, that is Indian rupee, in the Forex department. So we will be looking at the chart of USD INR, meaning United States dollar, against the Indian rupee in the Forex and foreign exchange market. So why US dollars? As almost 60-70% world deals in US dollars. So it is important that we check our rupee strength with US dollars. So let's discuss gold first, and rather let's discuss USD to INR, as I've already opened it up, and understand the performance of it, how the strengthening or weakening of the rupee would affect the stock market. So here I am in the daily time span and it's USD against INR. So it's the Forex department of the NSE. So here we are. So I do see some trend here. Looks like an uptrend, but this particular pattern is very much indecisive, looks like sideways. So if it was a motive movement, then we would have seen something impulsive or sharp in the Elliot Wave Theory. So of course I'm using Elliot Wave Analysis for USD against INR. So the same theory works for commodity, for currency, for equity. You name the financial market and it works for everything. So it's a very wonderful theory. So one theory for all. So here I am and I do see some waves. Let me quickly just grab the trend line and let's make a count. So I'm in daily time span. I will be using this particular trend line. Let's use a red color, little bit brighter. So here goes. Looks like that's my first wave. That's my second correction. Looks like this is my third wave. Some kind of triangular shape fourth correction that ended here. And then I do see a sideways movement for the fifth. It is a pattern in wave theory. So I'll be discussing maybe later if this particular, maybe in the next week, if this is the pattern that I'm talking about. So I do see that the prices are quite in pressure because it's not impulsive and it's too volatile and too choppy moments. And let's wait for the next week. So what happens here, 84.174 is the price of the dollar against rupees. So $1 is 84.174 INR. So if this particular US dollars against INR weakens, we see stronger rupee. So what happens when we get a stronger rupee? Of course, it influences our stock market in a very positive way and we see strength in the stock market. So let's see if this particular fall that we are seeing in the stock market and weakening of the USD against INR helps in strengthening the market further. So this is USD against INR, and let's quickly discuss gold. This is refined gold futures for MCX India. MCX stands for Metal Commodity Exchange. So here we'll be discussing what's going on with the refined gold futures. So I'm in the daily time span and I do see some wave count. I'm just going to quickly do it. That looks like my first wave, a very short one. So that looks like my third wave. And this one, so when I'm talking about the third wave, you can see how, is going on. But I would like to discuss more and let me take care of this particular trend line and let's make a count. So if that's my third wave, I would be using the text tool and be using Roman numbers. So that's going to be my primary of the third wave. 1. That's my 2 right there. That's my 3. Somewhere here. That's my 3. That's my 4. That's my 5. So we are in the 5th wave is what the count I am getting right now. So what happens when we are in the 5th wave? Of course, it's followed by some kind of corrective, but are we done with the 5th wave? So quickly going in the hourly. So let's take a trend line again and make a count. Now it starts from this particular point. Okay, so I'm going to quickly take care of the count. That's my first. That's my second. That's the third of the 5th. So like today, the gold futures have made an all-time high. We've got a fresh new high, and the market is at 78,706. That is for refined gold, 24 karat, 10 grams. So all-time high. That's amazing. And when I make the count, I do see that the third wave is somewhere done. And would we see a correction soon, or are we going to see another high is something I would like to see this week, and then we can come back to it. So I'll be doing a longer version of FMTA that will have everything. That is the Indian index, the foreign index, the gold futures, and USD against INR, the currency. So that's going to be on Fridays now, as it's better to do end of the day and wait for the next week. So this is it for today, and this is Vaishali Sheth for Alpha signing off. Thank you so much.